One. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. First and goal with your boy Mike.
And I'm Marcus. What's up, everybody?
Coming off that Jaguars win. Hey,
Divisional
man,
round.
we missed a week last week. I apologize. I was under the weather. I couldn't stop coughing, and there was no way I was going to be able to do the show. But we back.
We back,
and we
baby.
back coming off
We
a
back.
W. Chiefs
the
Kingdom
win.
make some motherfucking noise.
Arrowhead chop, baby.
Oh,
AFC divisional round winners
big win.
against the Jags. Yeah, man.
Big win.
Yeah.
What do you take from it?
You know, kind of like the same thing I've been saying for a while now, man. I'm really, really happy with the way that the defense is playing right now, Mike.
Defense
I feel like
played good.
I feel like they shined a little bit. I did see some people was trying to say that the defense wasn't playing very well for whatever
Karlaftis
reason.
was missing a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, Jones didn't really do a whole
But
lot.
I'm just
Couple pressures.
like as a whole, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we did really good, man.
Played good.
Yeah, I was real happy with that. I mean, there was some bad. It's like you said, Karlaftis. I wish he would have got a little bit more pressure.
Right.
But
he went
you know,
stone cold.
Yeah, it was like nothing.
After
like
having
nothing.
a great 6 weeks.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. Maybe it's because if you notice, they were switching him and Jones out. So sometimes Karlaftis was inside.
and then sometimes Jones was on the end.
Exactly. And then they had Karlaftis holding a receiver.
Yeah,
like,
I did not like that at
that
all.
was retarded.
Bro.
I think that's because normally that would be a running back who would block.
Yeah.
So when he's coming, hit the running back, go after. But this time as a receiver,
Yeah.
So
It
he
was
had-
just. I
he
mean, it
had
was
to
a good
drop
play
off.
call by the Jags, I guess.
it was a bad
but
defensive
it was
play call. Right.
Really bad, man. I did not want to see Karlaftis in coverage ever. It gives me the
right.
gives me the Justin Houston vibes, man, from the
Right.
playoffs a couple years back.
I mean, a pretty even game.
It
really.
was, man. It really was pretty even. The stats were pretty similar all across the board, man.
All the way across the board.
Except for one stat.
Passing yards, 218 to 205.
Yeah.
Rushing yards, 144 to 144. Yards per play, 5.4 versus 5.8.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't understand. Like, we had 7 more plays than them, 67 to 60, but we had the ball 11 more minutes than they did.
We was running the ball.
Just off 7 more plays.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird,
That's
man.
weird. So one big difference. One big difference.
Turnovers.
Fumble loss.
Yeah.
1 interception, 1
Yep.
fumble. And that was the key to the game right
that's
there.
it, right? Defense, man. I mean, we came up with 2 big turnovers, especially right when it counted. And if I remember correctly, I think we made him pay on one of them turnovers.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was both, but on one of them, I think we did. And and
overall, I was happy.
Happy as hell for the defense.
Gary, Mahomes went down.
Man, the ankle, bro. The ankle. The most talked about ankle in the world right now.
He was on the sideline. He was like,
nervous.
Fuck no.
But you know what?
They're like, go in the locker room. He's like, fuck no.
He's like, hell no. You ain't taking
He
me
didn't
out this
say hell.
game. Yeah.
He said,
no,
fuck
exactly.
no.
Exactly. And I like seeing that, man. That shit
Right.
got me
It's the
fired up, bro. Yeah, I
competitiveness.
love seeing it because that's how I am as a person.
Right.
And that's how you are as a person.
But I'm going to be
So-
100% honest. If Patrick Mahomes is limping against the Bengals like he was the second half,
It's not going, it's
we
gonna be
can't let him
different.
continue to play that like that.
Yeah, it's going to be a
I mean, I
different
understand
ballgame.
he wants to be the guy. If we're going to lose, we're going to lose with me. If we're
Yeah.
going to win, we're
Yeah.
going to win with me. But if he's limping like that, let's say a hard hit comes and he tweaks it and he's limping.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to, because I don't want to get him injured further. That's the thing. I
Right.
mean, we got years
Right.
with this guy.
But,
you know?
I
So-
mean, taking him out doesn't mean we lose either.
that's right, because Henny came in and performed very well.
Exactly. So
I
if
was
he's,
really happy with that.
I feel like if he ain't at least 80% the whole
Yeah.
game,
Then
then
come on,
a
Henny.
decision
'Cause
might have to be made.
This is a game, man. Everything's at stake right now,
Right,
man. This is
right,
a Super
right.
Bowl trip right here,
Right.
man. This is Bengals.
how about these bitches? And I know, I get it. They done beat us 3 times, 2
Yeah.
times at home and 1 time there. But they
I
called that
seen it. I
motherfucker
seen it.
Burrowhead.
I seen it. That's
These
disrespectful.
bitches called it Burrowhead.
They
Now,
only
I'm
beat it-
offended. Now, I'm
Yeah.
ready to go wait on the bus.
Yeah, dude. Now they only beat us one time at Arrowhead. So
Twice.
So now they beat us 3 times in a row, but 2 of them times were in Cincinnati.
Nah.
One time last year in
No.
the AFC
They beat
Championship
us.
game.
They beat us
there.
the last game of the season there.
There. That's what I'm saying.
And then they beat us here at the championship.
Yeah,
And then they just beat us here for the
we
season.
was there.
Was we in Cincy?
Yeah, we was there.
Oh, okay. That
We was there. So there's no
Okay.
need for the Burrowhead stuff. I could see if it was
okay.
3-0
2-1 here.
Yeah, you know what
okay,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
I forgot that we
Kind of
did
like how we
play
do the
there.
donkeys. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's 15 straight. You know what I mean?
Right.
But one game, that's
Right,
kind of
right.
ridiculous to me, bro. So,
Plus, all the games have been close. It ain't
Yeah.
like he owned us.
yeah.
I
we
mean
lost
they
by
own us because of winning, but 3 points every game.
exactly. That's what
The
I was
last
ready to
game,
say.
the last game we fucking going to overtime, lose.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even have lost if we wouldn't have won in overtime. We'd have missed a field goal.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we also
That
had a
was the
fumble
Bucker miss.
loss by
Yeah.
Kelsey.
And that's what it was because we was winning.
Right.
We was winning, and we was on our way down the field to go up by 2 scores when Kelsey did that fumble.
Right.
And if you remember correctly, it was one of them fumbles where you got 2 defensive guys holding you up, and then the other guy comes in at the last second and rips the ball out
Right.
when the whistle maybe kind of should
All
have
right. Well,
been blown.
we'll get into the Cincy shit,
but
these
man-
bitches. But the Jags game, how about 12 carries for Pacheco, 95 yards,
I'd love to see the
and
95
then he's
number.
disappearing?
Yeah, the whole second half. I don't know where he was at
It's
the
like,
whole second
come
half.
on, let this kid rush for
Yeah,
200.
give him the ball 20 times.
If he can rush for 200, let him rush for 200.
Exactly, and he was on his way. He was on
Because
his way.
if he's rushing, he was averaging like 7.8 yards.
12.
If he's out there moving the chains, let him move the chains, keep the other offense off the field
That's
because
right.
that's going to be key against
That's
Cincinnati.
right. That's what we got to have
Especially
that.
with a hurt Mahomes.
Especially with that ankle.
We got to run it, play action, run it.
It's going to have to be big boy football, man. I've been calling for it for way more than for a long time, bro. And it's like you
insane.
keep telling me it's an aerial
We're an
attack
aerial
thing.
assault, and that's what they stick
Yeah.
with. But we got to be able to mix that
We
shit
got to
up.
be able to be more balanced right now. In
I'm
this
talking
game.
about 20 next game, 25 carries.
Yeah, bring it. Let's
Not
do it.
from all of them.
No,
from
from
Pacheco.
one. From one guy.
Exactly. Not
one
from
guy.
McKinnon, from Pacheco.
Yeah, and I was kind of thinking to myself in the second half.
He was
like,
hype. He busted
Yeah.
one. He's ready to go, and then shut him
Nothing.
down.
Nothing, and then you get cold as a player. You know what I mean? So, but
Yeah.
I would really like to see that change. 12 for 95. That's pretty good, bro. You know what I mean?
Offensive player of the
keep that-
game. Who you think?
I'm gonna go with Travis Kelsey, bro.
14
for 14
catches.
for 98, man. That was big time,
Yeah,
bro. I
big
mean,
time.
even on that Chad Henne drive, man, it was the Chad Henne, it was the Travis Kelsey,
Chad
Isaiah.
I mean, that's the
Isaiah.
guy. He busted off for the big
Yeah,
run,
you know
but
what I mean.
if it was throwing, it was to Kelsey.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. And Kelsey came up with some big catches this past game,
Oh, yeah.
man, to extend drives and everything. So, yeah, Travis
Go.
Kelsey gets my offensive game ball. Go. Yeah.
Go.
Yep.
Travis
Got
Kelsey, go.
Got to. I mean, he's just.
I mean, after next game, he'll be only trailing Jerry Rice for like most receptions and most yards,
And he's a tight end.
and he's a tight end.
yeah,
Like,
so, yeah.
fucking
Go.
goat.
Go. Ain't no doubt about it. I think,
Defense player of the game.
I don't know, man. Jalen Watson? I don't know. He made a play.
Frank Clark.
Frank Clark made a sack. He's tied with Reggie White now for 4th all time in the playoffs or
Frank
whatever.
Clark,
so.
fucking a sack, 2 tackles for loss.
He had a whole series there where he
He-
had a sack. He got
I'm
a
glad to see
trip.
it. But how come when Frank Clark's in, Karlaftis doesn't do well?
I don't know, man.
When Frank was out, that's when
I'm
Karlaftis
gonna
was
be honest
balling.
with you. I gotta pay better attention to that because
You had
I
Dana.
didn't notice that.
When you had Dana in there and Dunlap, Karlaftis is
Uh-huh.
balling. But when Frank's back,
Yeah.
it's like he's winning
Well,
his shell. I don't get
I
it.
have to be paying more attention to that. But I was excited with the rookie, man.
Yeah.
Jalen Watson, big
Watson
time,
came
big
through.
time, man. That's 2 this year in
Yeah.
big time situations. He
Yeah.
came up and played real good for us. So.
I mean, with the
I really
young
like
guys,
that.
man, I've been hype on the defense ever since the draft.
yeah, that's
Through preseason, I drafted the Chiefs defense in
He
all
did.
3 of my fantasy
He
leads.
did.
Like,
How'd that work out for you?
cool.
As far as,
I mean, it didn't
were they
hurt
pretty?
me.
Were they pretty up
Yeah,
and down
they're-
all year,
they're
or was it
good.
just?
They're good. I mean, it didn't hurt me. Any game didn't really
That's
hurt
good.
me.
That's good.
I mean, some games helped me.
Yeah.
So, but I've been big on them on paper and thinking they're gonna come in, they're gonna fucking do some shit. Next year, I think top 5 fucking defense.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Because
Everybody had another year to grow.
yeah,
I mean, we got a couple things we got to decide as far as Thornhill.
Yeah,
I think we keep Thornhill.
We actually do got a lot of free agents that we have to look at
I
retaining.
think
don't
Clark
know.
ends up being gone somehow.
Yeah, but on the defensive side of the ball, Jalen Watson showed up. Didn't see much out of Karlaftis. Frank Clark showed up.
Saunders.
Saunders was getting pressure.
Man,
Man, Reed
so-
even came through and got some pressure
So
on that.
so Saunders, we got to
dude-
decide if we want to keep him or
yes. I say yes.
Yes, for
yes.
sure.
I say yeah. That's a big ass dude
That
running
dude's a
around
beast,
crazy.
man.
That dude's fast.
not. I like it. I
don't
like
know.
Saunders.
I don't know if it's just fresh legs or what, but to me it seems like
well, he plays a lot of snaps. So
yeah, he's a quick guy for a big fella,
Right.
bro. He's real big, and he's
when him
real
and
quick.
Jones is in there,
It's like an unstoppable
Man,
thing,
that's
bro. And we're gonna
crazy up
need
the
that,
middle.
bro. We're gonna need that this week.
Right.
But let me say this before we move on to the Bengals game. I've never asked you this, but I think that Trevor Lawrence is the real deal, bro. I think moving forward, I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna be Mahomes, Burrow, and Lawrence. Those are the
man,
3
I'm
guys
not,
I see.
I'm not putting Lawrence over
You're not
Josh Allen.
what you think? No,
Nah, I think he still
not
got
yet.
some shit
Anyways,
to prove.
he
I
ain't,
mean,
he ain't there
what
for
he
you
do?
yet.
I mean, 9-8.
Well, I'm talking about the second half of the season, man.
Yeah, but
He is a baller,
they
bro.
play some scrubs though too.
He's a
They didn't
baller.
really beat nobody.
You don't think he's gonna do nothing?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm not gonna put him in top 3 in the AFC.
I am. I'm going to.
Eh.
I'm going to. So I just wanted to make sure I said
But
that.
he's up and
Yeah,
coming.
he
for
is
sure.
good, man. He's gonna be something to watch in the future, man. It's
I'm
gonna
from
be
the Show Me State. I
it's
mean,
gonna be
he was
it's
in a
gonna be
weak
something to see,
division
man.
also.
Yeah, he was in a very weak division. You know that is no lie about that. So yeah, man.
1-0.
1-0. Now we gotta go 1-0 again, man.
Moving on to round 3.
It's gonna be a tough. Oh, you know what? We was talking about the game. How about this? The Chiefs got 10 rookies on the team, but 5 of them played in the playoffs, man, and
Yeah.
made actual contributions to the
Right.
team.
So
you know what I'm
I
saying?
read a thing
4
that
of them
said
on defense.
I read a thing or heard something on something I was listening to that said the Chiefs have the highest percentage rate for rookies, like tied for second all time for playing in the season.
I love it.
Like
That's great.
tied for second
That's
all
good
time.
for our future.
Right.
That's good for our
that's a
future.
young, solid
Yeah.
team.
Young, solid
Especially
team.
and end up number 1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah.
AFC Championship for the 5th time in a row.
Arrowhead Invitational.
Tied for the second most all time with the 77 Raiders or some shit.
Man, bro, you
for
went deep. You went
for the
deep
most
for these
second.
ones.
We
I
still
feel
got to
you.
get 8 to beat the Patriots. The
well,
Patriots are
let's
number
do
1
it.
with 8 in a row.
They had a hell of a run, bro.
Right.
Hell of a
Dynasty
run.
shit, but that's what we're doing now.
The Chiefs are a dynasty.
Once we knock off this Super Bowl this
Yeah.
year, I don't want to hear nothing else.
There can't be
Dynasty
nothing else said.
shit. I've been saying it. I've been on that
Yeah.
shit. All you motherfuckers that was disagreeing with me after this Super Bowl, you can't say shit else.
Yeah. Hey.
5 AFC championships in a row, 3 Super Bowl appearances, 2 Super Bowl wins. That's dynasty shit.
Yeah, that's dynasty shit, bro.
Like,
Every
let's
year
get to
we're
it.
going to be in it. That got me hyped right
Let's
there, bro.
get to
I got
it.
chills right now.
Dynasty
I
shit.
got chills right now when you said that, bro. That was a good one. I like that. Yeah,
Let's
bro.
move on. Round 3. Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow
Man.
against Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes.
We are 0-3 against these bastards, bro.
Yeah, let's not even talk about the past because we already know all the games was close. Some penalties. Even in the first
Couple
game, Joe
turnovers.
Burrow got on there and said, we got a couple calls our way.
Yeah.
Penalties, some turnovers, 3 points in every game. Let's talk about this year, what we need to do to beat the Cincinnati Bengals.
On what side of the ball? Just period?
What do we need to
So
do?
on offense, when we're on offense, man, you got to consider that Mahomes' ankle might not be able to move around. We're going to have to line up, and we're going to have to do to Cincinnati what they did to Buffalo. They pounded the rock on Buffalo the whole game. We have to do that.
170 yards rushing.
We have to do that this week.
In the
we have
snow.
to take some pressure off Mahomes and his ankle. Of course, we're going to still need his arm. We're going to have to make plays like that too. But on offense, we have got to run the football this week. If it's any week that we have to run the football, it's this week right here.
All right, we'll stick with offense right now.
Yep.
Protect
Protection.
Patrick Mahomes.
Absolutely. You got to protect
I don't
want to
hear no excuses
There's no-
from anyone. I don't want to see any Jones getting beat. I don't want to see Wiley getting beat. I want to see protection for Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes I know that shit's weak. He's not gonna be able to scramble, so that means he's gonna have to stay in the pocket on throws.
He's going to be a pocket passer.
Got to get the ball out.
Yeah.
2.5 seconds.
I agree 100%.
Got to get it out, and we got to run the ball. 25 carries for Pacheco. Only Pacheco. Which, if it's 3rd and short, I don't want to see you doing a trick play where you got Bell coming up to get 3rd and inches
and didn't get
when
nothing.
your running back is getting 7.8 yards a carry.
Yeah, give it to Pacheco.
Give
let
it
the
to
boy
him. Let
eat.
him get you.
Let
Let
him
him get you inches.
Let him
25
eat.
carries. If Pacheco gets 25 carries, we win the game. He has 150 yards rushing.
We win the game.
And we keep them off the field.
And we win the game. That's the key to the game, bro, is keeping Joe Burrow off the field.
I want to see Juju Smith-Schuster get some targets early.
Yeah, he's only had 10 catches the last 4 games.
And it's all been late.
Yeah.
Get him involved early. That way, the defense is looking at more than just Kelsey.
Yeah.
Target him. Let them worry about Juju and Kelsey.
And then here goes McKinnon out of the backfield. Boom.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then that's just if we run it, that's going to open up the play action.
Yep.
And then who knows? You can hit Watson, MVS, anybody.
Yeah.
Once you get the play action working, everything is good.
Absolutely. And this goes back to what you were saying about the quick passes. That's going to be key, man. I mean, we have got to get the ball hiked, snapped, caught, and thrown within the 2.5 seconds.
It.
I mean, it's got to be
and it's got to be solid passes too.
Yeah, it can't be.
Mahomes got to be on the money.
Yeah.
Because when he came back in that game, some of them throws because he couldn't step
he
off
really
of
couldn't
it.
Plant.
was bad.
Yeah, we really couldn't plant, but
I like the heart and the determination, but I was texting you like, "Hey,
yeah, man.
should
Hey,
we?
I
Should
don't
you
know,
think
and
we
I
should bring
didn't, and
Henny
I
in?"
didn't think that we probably should have, especially after seeing Chad Henne do what he did. I was like, man, we might just be all right.
You
know
don't
what I
want to
mean?
take Mahomes,
But I don't want to
out,
take
but
him out. But
right.
it's like, dude, I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, hold
Right.
up.
Defensively, what's the keys to the game to beating the Cincinnati Bengals?
So I got another friend that I talked to. He plays safety, and he was a D1 player at Wyoming. And he talks to me quite often about these things. And I think we got to control the middle of the field. I mean, we got to stop the run. Don't get me wrong. We have to stop the run. I feel like they're going to come in and try to run the ball on us like they did last week to Buffalo. So we got to stop the run
Let me
once.
say this real quick. Hold on. Mixon didn't play this last game.
No, he
the
did.
backup killed us.
Yeah, exactly. We got to have better tackles too.
Mixon's way better than the backup.
Mixon's a threat.
Right.
He's a threat. We have to wrap up and tackle, stop the run, wrap up and tackle, and then we have to control the middle of the field on defense. We cannot let Joe Burrow kill us over
Especially
the
on
middle of the
third
field.
down.
Especially on 3rd and 8, 3rd and 12.
Because they're going to go across the middle to Boyd or something like that.
We have to get off the field. That tight end's coming on for him too.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So we have to stop the middle of the field stuff with Burrow. Might have to give him some different kind of looks, maybe a nickel with the safeties and maybe like a man on the outside with the corners, maybe a nickel with the safeties in the middle, and the linebackers got to protect the middle of the field. Somebody's got to spy Burrow because he will take off and run on you if he wants to.
All right, so I say pressure with four is key.
Got to have it, man.
Pressure with 4 is key. I need Chris Jones to have his breakout playoff
gotta
game.
have one of them deals, bro.
Take a bump or something before the game. You know what I mean? I just need you to get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Chris Jones got to have a big game, right?
He has never had a sack
And then
in
look,
the playoffs.
And then when they run it and they get past our 4 that's going, our linebacking core
Has to come
got to
up
step up
and wrap
they
up.
got to tackle the running back.
No missed tackles, man.
Bolton, I need him to be on
Yes.
fire, ready to go. Gay, on fire, ready to go.
Be in the hole before the running back gets there. Like
And I think don't get beat deep, which we don't get beat deep a lot. It ain't a lot. But Chase has had like 265 yards, 11 catches, and 3 TDs on
last
us.
time he played us in the playoffs, I think it was that.
So don't get beat deep.
Yeah. No big plays, man. I mean, limit them. They are Cincinnati.
Lock up.
But
They got a lot of weapons. They're going to move the
they're
ball.
going to get first downs. They're going to score touchdowns.
Third down is where they kill us.
Yeah. We have to stop the third
And we
down.
have to stop third
We have
fucking
to stop the
down.
third
and let's
down.
get fucking to
Let's
it.
force them to punt. Don't let it be 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, where it's like, well, we're just going to go for it on 4th down. It needs to be 4th and 8,
Right.
4th and
so
10.
This, I think, with Mahomes, he'll probably be around 75, 80%. I think this is going to be the biggest game for our coaches, offensively and defensively.
Everything.
It's going to be based on them
Don't forget about
and the
special
scheme. It don't matter what we say about special teams. These motherfuckers is
teams.
just.
I know, but that's a part of the game, man.
I
We
think
can't
you put Watson back there on the punt, and even if he don't get good returns, at least he can catch
just
the
catch
fucking
the ball and just catch the ball.
Tony's kind of dangerous to where he wants to make some shit happen, and that could he can make mistakes, and we don't need nobody to make mistakes. We need somebody to just catch the ball, and that's it.
That's good that you said that because the key, the absolute key to the game is don't make no mistakes.
Don't make no
mistakes.
The team that makes less mistakes
is going to win this
is
game.
going to win this
and
game.
that's how we lost the last 3.
And we haven't made them make mistakes.
Exactly. They
And
don't
we
make
need to
mistakes.
make
We
them make
have to put
mistakes.
them in situations where they make a mistake. We're going to have one of them interceptions. We're going to have to get pressure on Burrow, man. Whether it's with the 4 or with the design blitz, something.
Right. I mean, of course, we're gonna send Snead or something in every once in a while. But when we do that, that's dangerous because of how good they are.
Exactly. And Burrow's smart. He's a smart football player.
And he could get the ball out quick,
yes,
and he
exactly.
don't crumble under pressure.
He's actually kind of better under pressure. If you
So
want my opinion.
he's pretty good. Since he surprised me, I lost fucking 5 $20 bets on motherfuckers that I bet since he wasn't even gonna make the playoffs.
Damn.
Luckily, with 3 of them, I doubled the bet up that the Chiefs would win the AFC West. So I ended up breaking even.
Good. That's good. But, defense got to come ready, prepared, no mistakes, no missed tackles, create some turnovers, get some sacks, make life hard on them.
We don't
From
need
first quarter on.
We don't need nothing fancy.
Nothing. Just line up, go play big boy football.
Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, we need y'all to be loud as fuck.
I know the record's 142.2, but we need to.
I seen that video where the refs threw a penalty on the fucking
We need
fans.
some of that.
We need
some
that.
of that. That was that.
We need
that was
them,
that Denver Broncos game.
We need them to feel it in their soul.
Yes.
when they're down there.
Absolutely.
And you know what that does? That gets the defense so hyped.
It gets everybody hyped.
And then
but the
it's
defense
good.
for sure. We got to have a turnover or two.
We gotta play an almost complete game to win this.
Game. And that's from the coaches all the way down to the everything, bro. Everything.
Shout out to Bucker.
Linemen.
Finally getting the job done.
Bucker did great. He didn't miss no kicks.
Coming off the season with his lowest percentage rate, and he got it done. He broke a record for 250-plus yard kicks in the game.
I was going to make sure I mentioned that.
Nobody's done that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bucker. That's the Bucker I want to see.
So he's still there. We know he can still do it.
So it ain't like I'm against Bucker and I don't want Bucker. What I do want Bucker to do is make fucking kicks that we know he can make.
He can make them all, man. He's made a 60.
Stop missing the motherfucking extra points and shit.
Yeah.
Kick
Every
the fucking
kick's
field
got to be
goals.
made. You got
It's
to
the
make
playoffs.
the kicks.
I need you to have some confidence in yourself.
Yeah. Bucker did great, but the special teams cover units did not do so great.
Oh, yeah, some big runs for them.
And we can't have that. We cannot have that against Cincinnati.
Some big
we
runs
cannot
for
have
them.
that. So, right before I got here today, I was reading
Here's a
something.
plus.
Go ahead.
Their offensive line is hurt.
Yeah, but they was hurt last week too.
But I'm saying, I don't think Buffalo's 4 up front is as good as our 4 up front.
Me neither.
I think we should be able to get some fucking pressure with 4 men.
You would think we would be able to.
I mean, I think this is our game to win. Especially, it's like when we went against San Fran and we didn't have our line. But our fucking quarterback was on the run the whole fucking game. Had like 100 yards rushing the wrong side of the ball.
Exactly.
The wrong side of the line.
Exactly.
So I think Joe Burrow should be on the fucking run. And then when he's on the run and he's throwing to that guy across the middle,
there goes a linebacker.
They got to be there.
There goes a safety.
They got to be there.
Yes, got to be there. The scheme's got to be perfect. I mean, this is the game of all games right here.
We owe these bitches.
Yeah, man, we owe them, bro. We owe them.
0-3 against these motherfuckers.
We're underdogs at home. AFC Championship game.
I seen that we was 1-point favorite. Then I seen that we was 4-point underdog.
It's been dropping now.
2.5-point underdog or some shit. Throw all that out the window because I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I ain't betting on the
Chiefs
game anyway.
are at home. Chiefs haven't covered the spread all year. I don't even think one game.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get to business. Let's win this motherfucking game. And if Mahomes ain't 100%, let's do it. Let's win it defensively or let's win it running.
Defensively and running.
We can win this game in multiple ways.
Absolutely.
Let's fucking do it.
Absolutely. And you know what? I think last time we played, me and you talked about this. Last time we played Cincinnati, we both noticed, we almost text each other the same thing at the same time about the running backs and the tight ends just kind of acting like they're going to block and then kind of pushing out, and then it's a 20-yard gain because our defense is so far back because
we're worried about the receivers.
We have to.
You got to have the linebackers have to be ready for that.
And I would say we should probably try to do some of that.
We should be doing that to them.
Yeah, we should.
We ended up doing that the next week against the team we played,
and it worked out great.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when McKinnon started really doing good.
Definitely got to start watching for that because they was killing us with what's his name, Perrine or whatever.
Yeah,
that dude was killing us.
And Hurst too. This past game, Hurst was doing that too.
That dude, it was like he was blocking, then he just turned around and he was fucking running.
It was like that's what they were trying to do.
Somebody got to cut that shit off, and it's got to be a linebacker.
Bolton or Gay.
I mean,
got to be.
Even if we had to throw an extra linebacker out there on third down or something, force something like that. Because that's what they was doing on third down.
No holds bars this weekend, Mike.
Oh yeah, we got
win at all costs.
We got to bring it all out.
Win at all costs. Shut everybody up. They're doubting us. Patrick Mahomes ankle this. Patrick Mahomes ankle that.
Final score.
This, that, and the third. We're going to dominate. We're going to win. Chiefs 34. Bengals 27.
34-27.
34-27.
Let's fucking go. I'm with that.
34-27.
Let's get it.
34-27.
34-27. Kansas City Chiefs go to their 3rd Super Bowl in 4 years.